Had to find a way to fit it in. There's so many great rhyming songs, but I got Radar Love, the ominous rock masterpiece from Golden Earring. Radar Love is far from being a conventional rock song. It's kind of like a mini suite with a bunch of different sections that each bring their own vibe to the song's accelerating power. And you know what? The band developed the song piece by piece, so it makes sense. Rhinus Gerritsen, the band's bass player, dropped in with the intro, a moody little groove that mirrored the part coming in after the drums. Even though it was all basically improvised, the whole song, the arrangement clicked as they scripted the whole thing out. So the lyrics were finished in a couple of hours because he was kind of waiting for the music to come together. I want to talk about the last line in verse 2, which has become a famous misheard lyric. Now, the actual lyric is speeding to a new sunrise, but because of lead singer Barry Hayes' inflection, it sounds like he's saying speeding to a nude sunrise. Great stuff. And I'm speeding into a nude sunrise. So Barry did confirm the common interpretation that the song is about death. At the time, he was fascinated by extrasensory perception, ESP, which inspired the story of a man who shares a psychic bond with his lover, even after death. She said the cable coming in from above. Even though he wrote it on the fly, Barry pulled off some effortlessly cool poetic rhymes. You know, I love the line, "I've been driving all night, my hands wet on the wheel. There's a voice in my head that drives my heel." There's a voice in my head that drives my heel. And it wasn't just clever wordplay. He managed to tie it all into a powerful story about a mysterious, almost supernatural bond, like I said, between two lovers separated by distance, maybe even death. The lyric, "The radio's playing some forgotten song, Brenda Lee's Coming On Strong," that's a nod to Brenda Lee's 1966 hit, "Coming On Strong," which climbed to number 11 in the US. Feel the heartaches coming on strong. It's actually the last thing the driver hears on the radio during his desperate high-speed journey right before everything comes to the tragic end. Brenda Lee's coming on strong. Radar Love, with its hypnotic chugging bass line, its striking riffs, and anthemic chorus, make it a perfect song to put the pedal to the metal on the open road. It was Golden Earring's second #1 single in the Netherlands. It also busted a number 10 in Canada, number 7 in the UK, and number 5 in Germany. It was the band's breakthrough in America, peaking at number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the early summer of 1974. Yeah. Radar Love. And of course, they were a one-hit wonder for a few years until they had a hit in the 80s with Twilight Zone. And this song, get this, it's caused more speeding tickets than any other song in history, at least according to a survey in the 90s. So getting into our top 5 countdown with our honorable mention, I've got to go into